standing for online. Then A is standing for A-level advanced secondary. So it means that T is standing for Tanzania. Then O stands for online. Then we have what again? A is standing for advanced. S is standing for secondary. The second S is standing for school. And the O is standing for OLENJOLAI. Wonderful. So this is the abbreviation. So just write, copy this name in YouTube. Tanzania Online A-Level Secondary School in square bracket Olenjolaim. So here you'll be accessing the real school, the actual school, the online school, because it's not the physical school. And then from there, you'll find the sequential order of our sessions or of our teaching. Rather than just finding lecture 0, you can find lecture 0, but it's not taught by OLENJOLAI. Wonderful. So afterwards, the next step, the first step, we ask you that to click playlist. Why should you click the playlist? We have departments. For example, we have one department is called Advanced Physics. So in departments of Advanced, we create one playlist of Advanced Physics, which will be contains all the videos of Form 5 and Form 6 of each topic, right? And then in Advanced Physics, we have two subjects, Advanced Physics Form 5, Advanced Physics Form 6. So you have a playlist for the Advanced Physics Form 5 and Advanced Physics Form 6, where we collect all the session or all the videos of Advanced Physics Form 5 together and Advanced Physics Form 6 together. You see how it's well organized, because if that's not the case, or if we don't do that, you can get lost. So for example, one of the topic of Advanced Physics Form 5 is called mechanics. So we have created also a playlist for mechanics. So if you're in your channel, if you search the playlist of mechanics, then you'll find all the 11 topics, the videos of all 11 topics of mechanics. So that is what you have. So you have to expect to find so many playlists in our YouTube channel. So please use the playlist in order to find the collections of the session according to your demand. Then the next step, the fifth step, we ask you click subscribe. Click the word subscribe. Its background is red in color and text is white. Then when you click this button, then it will change into subscribed. And the color of the backgrounds will change. And the text will change from subscribe into subscribed. And once you do that, the icon of the bell will appear like this. We ask you to click again this icon of the bell. Then you'll be given 3 options. The first option is all, second is personalized, and then the third is none. Have you seen it? Okay, so if you've seen it, choose the options of all. Then you will receive notification that whenever we add a new session or a new video in our channel. I want just to promise you, and just to promise you, I'm praying to God at least to add one video in our YouTube channel every day during the evening. During the school time, we add this video around 5 p.m. right? 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. in between. But during the vacations, we add this video early in the morning at 7 a.m. So you may start it. It means you may take advantage of it. Okay? So that's very important. So why should you subscribe? We have a vision to record more than 500 videos of advanced physics, advanced chemistry, and the advanced mathematics and the basic applied mathematics. So you'll receive notification whenever we add a new video, right? That's the aim. Then, I believe that you're going to enjoy our training, because it's God who is going to teach you, not me, but God in me, right? God in Olenjolai is going to teach you. Then, after you enjoy, you can like. If you don't enjoy, you can dislike, right? So have a freedom of choice yourself. I don't force you that you must like. No. You can like or you can dislike. But according to my research, many students used to say yes. So it means they like the way that I teach them. Okay. Then once you like, you are happy. Then the next process, you have to in your mind, you do observations. Who can I share? Who can benefit of this? That is the human nature. So because you are happy, you want to share with your classmates. You want to share this information with other students. There's no limitation of this program. This is the digital programs. You can access these contents anywhere in the world where there is access of the internet. So it means if you're in Kigoma, You can enjoy the beauty of advanced physics in Kigoma. No need for you to go to Dar es Salaam. If you're in Dodoma, you can enjoy the beauty of advanced physics in Dodoma. If you're in Songwe, you can enjoy the beauty of physics in Songwe. No need for you to quit from your place. If you are studying your advanced educations in Kagera, you can enjoy the beauty of advanced physics in Kagera. The internet will transmit this message to you wirelessly. If you're enjoying this content from Mara, you can enjoy the beauty of advanced physics in Mara. If you're advanced students in Kilimanjaro, you can enjoy this contest in Kilimanjaro. If you're advanced students in Rukwa, you can enjoy these contents in Rukwa. No need for you to go into Dar es Salaam, the business city, where you can. If you're students in Mtwara Technical, for example, or located in Mtwara, no need for you to move and seeking for the and hunger for the knowledge of advanced physics, advanced chemistry, advanced mathematics, and basic applied mathematics. No, you just need the internet. You just need a receiving device. That's all. And then you start to enjoy, and you need a fresh mind, and then everything is coming in your house at any time and anywhere. Wonderful. Okay, so it means that you are allowed to share the link of this video. It means that you click like or share or dislike, like or dislike, click share to share this link via WhatsApp. You can share with your other students via WhatsApp. You can share this content with other students via Facebook. You can share these contents with other students through Twitter, through Instagram, through email, or by your email. I believe that do all of these procedures before you start the session, because when you start the sessions, you will be happy, you will be enjoying the beauty of advanced physics, and you might not even get lost along the way. Again, I would like just to give you the last announcement, and then we start. When we're establishing, or when God has given us this idea, we're not satisfied to have the school itself or just for training. Also, we ask God to open the doors for us to have Tanzania Online Advanced Library. So we have a library and we have sample books right now, so it's still operating. The first reference books that you need is called the Physics Syllabus for Advanced Secondary Education from 5 through from 6. You can order this book nowadays. It's rarely, you can find them rarely, but you can order the copy of this book. It's a wonderful book. I recommend this book for every student in advanced education. I know many teachers in government and private school, they don't insist students to go through the syllabus. But that makes students to be inactive in learning, because if you have this syllabus, you can learn yourself how you can extract knowledge from the book. Right? If I just use myself and then I don't entertain you, when you will be attending the trainings where I won't be there, then will be too much dependent. The good news, you can order this, just to go to the description below, you can order this book and we can transport, means that we can send it to you in any regions or 31 regions. Again, we have some of the reference book, which I will mention because I mentioned the reference books that you need in order for you to master advanced physics. That is session 00, so it's called S. Chandy's Principles of Physics 1. So this is Chandy 1, and also you have Chandy 2. You see, you as advanced students, you have to enjoy the beauty of advanced physics by reading this book. It doesn't mean that you have to read everything in this book. That's why that you need to have a syllabus on your right hand side. So if the textbooks is on your left hand side, then the syllabus should be on your right hand side, like this way, right? So like this way. So if you have them, so you look what should they cover from this syllabus, from this book of the syllabus, and then you find that concept in this textbook. But that is not enough. Learning advanced physics need a lot of information, need a lot of resources. Again, so we like to prepare our questions to answer advanced certificate secondary education examination questions, which we call them NECTA Physics 1, Paper 2, and Paper 3. So we have also questions and answers, which we call Advanced Physics 1 review. This is for Paper 1. Actually comprises questions and answers from 2003 and 2016. We are going to use all of these reference books that I'm mentioning to you. Also, you need Advanced Physics 2 review. This is questions and answers containing questions of the NECTA from 2016 to 2020, right? Wonderful. So again, we'll be sharing, we need the past papers. For example, the past paper of Advanced Physics of 2020-21. Yes, so you can access it, and even 2022 is not yet when I'm recording this program. So you need these books. Also, we have to equip you with an original scientific calculator. We recommend Casio Function 991 MS. There is the number 1 and number 2. We have also in our Tanzania Online online advanced library. We have original scientific calculator number 1 and number 2, but we recommend for all lovers of advanced physics or advanced education, especially in physics, in chemistry and biology, in chemistry, we recommend them to order number 1 scientific calculator because it's original and it's strong and it's actually lasts longer rather than number 2, because number 2 is for the business students or for the students who are studying business studies. You're not studying business studies, you're studying advanced mathematics, kind of the challenging subject and advanced physics. So you can order this package. There's a discount, a great discount that you receive from Tanzania Online Advanced Library. We receive the discount, you see. So this is the package. You can order the package or larger than this because these are the sample books, right? So you can order this entire package. We'll be using, it means you'll spend the same shipping costing or minimum shipping costing, so you can enjoy and have the truths of advanced physics in your house. Or advanced physics, you have the truths of advanced physics in your dormitory if you're a government school students. Again, we say that we have departments in our school. One of the departments is called Advanced Physics, and the subject of the day is called Advanced Physics. And today we are preparing the pre-form 5 students, and these are contents for pre-form 5, for pre-form 6, for form 60, for form 5 students, or class 11. Some of the countries, for example, in India, form 5 is called the class 11, right? Okay, so then in Tanzania, we have students who start advanced education or advanced physics, advanced physics in any of these 4 combinations. You may be studying PCM, you may be studying PCB, you may study a combination of PMC, or you may be studying the combinations of PGM. P stands for advanced physics, C stands for advanced chemistry, M stands for advanced mathematics, B stands for advanced biology, and C stands for computer science, and the G stands for advanced geography. So you're looking for the advanced physics. Again, I want to tell you, this program, or what we have trained with these programs, can benefit to our government advanced secondary students who are in boardings or days, can benefit also private or advanced secondary students who are studying in private schools, day and boarding. And these programs also can benefit private, just we call them open schools or receivers of advanced secondary, advanced certificate secondary education examination. So receivers can benefit from this program, right? Even just hobbyists and teachers who are teaching advanced physics, they can benefit on all of these sessions, because even myself, I used to learn from other teachers. One thing that I have to just to answer you, I don't know everything about advanced physics. I just know the small portions of advanced physics. So I honor the contributions of other teachers. So I don't know everything, I just know a small portion, but I have an assignment to teach others what I know. I'm learning always about advanced physics because I love it for the rest of my life. Okay, does it make sense? Okay. So we are in subject of advanced physics, as I said. So we dedicate these contents to all the pre-form 5 students or form 5 students who are studying this combination. Wonderful. So I'll give you some other announcement later on. Let us go into the business which make us meet. Okay. Let me start with the big picture of science. Okay. So let me start with the first thing, the big picture. Let us go inside advanced physics. Big picture of 40. Big picture of physics. Physics. Big picture of physics. In the mind of Olenjolaim. I'm a teacher of advanced physics in the mind of Olenjolaim, which I want to introduce to you. Basically, advanced physics is one of the oldest subjects in our life that we met in our life. So this advanced physics, before we used to call it science during the primary education. Or this is just, let's say, the huge subject of science. So this huge subject of science, we began the journey when we have learned about basic science, okay, basic science in primary education. In primary education. So in primary education, we learn science in English medium school, primary school, and even in Swahili medium primary school, we learn a subject called the science. It's really called the science. Okay, so this, for example, myself, I'm a product of Swahili primary education. So I used to call it the science. So once we graduate and we did the standard 7 NECT exam. Then once we pass, then we joined ordinary secondary education, and then we continue to study the beauty of science, and the subject of science now is going to be divided into 3 subjects. So this is O level, and this is all about Form 1 through Form 4. So the subject of science will be divided into 3 branches. The first one will be physics. And physics, you can study physics from Form 1 to Form 4. Then the second one is called chemistry. Okay, chemistry. And this one also you study from Form 1 to Form 4. Chemistry. Then the next subject is called biology. Say biology. So biology also you can study from Form 1 to Form 4. Wonderful. So these are the 3 subjects that we find. And then afterward, we did an examination. So we did an examination, it's called Certificate Secondary Education Examination. So it means that if we take the route of physics, it means that we can go here. When we pass, the exam is called the certificate in Tanzania, called Certificate Secondary Education Examination. Then we say that here we have physics. So physics, and then we pass to it our Certificate Secondary Education Examination. Okay, this is the big picture of physics. Something new, possibly you have never heard it, but you should have this sequence and you have to know where are we. So now we have passed this level. So once you pass the Certificate Secondary Education Examination, you can take route of physics in 3 ways. Okay? In 3 ways. You can take route of physics in 3 ways. You can study pure physics and you can study applied physics. So simply you can study applied physics. So the routes of applied physics. And this applied physics may be mostly in engineering. For example, mechanical engineering. So this one, you may find this knowledge under vector colleges or VETA colleges. In Tanzania called the VETA. The long term is Vocational Education and Training Authority. So that is the first route. The second route, you can study, or you can study the subject called advanced physics. The one that we're teaching you, advanced physics, and this is A level from 5 to Form 6. So this will be A level. While this category is what? It is vector. Okay? So advanced physics. So advanced physics, so it's A level. So we call it A level physics or pure physics, whatever you call it. So this is the point where we are right now. Again, some of the students, they used to take again the advantage means to learn applied basic physics. Okay, physics in what? In ordinary diploma. So all the 4 routes, all the 3 routes can help you. Depends on what are you seeking for. Right? So when you take the big picture of advanced physics, you say advanced physics. The subject of advanced physics is being divided into 2 main subjects. Do you know them? Tell me in the comment section, please. The first one is called the advanced physics. Advanced physics from 5. the one that I'm teaching you right now, Form 5. Then the second subject is called the Advanced Physics, Form 6. Advanced Physics Form 6. This I will teach you later. So right now, here we are. Okay? So this is the big picture that we have in our mind. Okay? So you have Advanced Physics Form 5. Advanced Physics for the Form 5. Or in other countries, we call it Advanced Physics for class 40, class level. So this is the point where we are. The next point now, which is Advanced Physics for the Form 5, just to give you the overview, the general overview, however that I'll mention it later on. Okay? So we have basic Advanced Physics Form 5. We have 4 main topics. Say 4 main topics. The first one is called mechanics. The second one is called heat. The third one is called waves and vibration. The other one is called electrostatic. I will mention them, don't worry. While Advanced Physics Form 6, according to the new syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania, right? Students have to learn 5 topics effectively and understand, because the exam will be testing the concept or the understanding of all the 5 topics. The first topic is called the electromagnetism. The second topic in Advanced Physics Form 6 is called the current electricity. The third topic in Advanced Physics Form 6 is called the atomic physics. The fourth topic in Advanced Physics Form 6 is called the electronics. Wonderful. One of my favorite topic. And then the last one is called the environmental physics. That's the fifth one. So in total, there are how many? There are 9 main topics or chapters of Advanced Physics for the entire level, according to the syllabus of United Republic of Tanzania. Tell me in the comment section, how many main topics do you cover for Advanced Physics in Nigeria? How many topics do you cover in Advanced Physics in United States of America? Tell me in the comment section, please. I want to learn from you. Okay. So it means that all the 200 videos will be talking about these 9 topics of 40 of Advanced Physics. Please, I want to clean here. I want to clean this part of the blackboard. I ask you to make sure that you copy these instructions, pause the video, and then copy. Thank you. Okay. Remember, this is session 00, general introduction of 40 of Advanced Physics Form 5 and Form 6. So, ladies and gentlemen, after sharing to you a big picture, I will continue later on. So I think that this is the big picture, and this is what is general introduction. I call it the general introductions of Advanced Physics. So I will be mentioning in details the names of these topics. Don't worry. But let me, yes, I think that I have to mention them. Okay. So I say that in chapters, before I share with you about reference books, chapters or topics or chapters or topics of 40 of advanced physics. So this is the second thing that I want to share with you, advanced physics. Okay, Form 5, so go to Form 6, okay, according to, okay, just let me have that subtitle, and then I'll give you the instruction. So, let me start with this sentence. In physics, you say that according to the new physics syllabus, for advanced secondary education, Form 5 to Form 6 by, so this has been written or prepared by Tanzania Institute of Education. Okay, so it says that there are 9 topics of what? Of advanced physics for the Form 5 to Form 6. These are, so this I call them, in the syllabus you have called them topics, but for me, according to my research and my experience in teaching, I call them the main topics, because within the main topics we are going to have the topics, not subtopics, no, because subtopics is something small. Okay, so regardless of the names that you will be called, but the issue is you have to remember that these are the main topics, right? So these are main topics. So these are main topics. I want to build this concept main in your mind in advance. Main topics of what? Of advanced physics. Okay, advanced physics in Form 5 or Form 6. So for the physics, for advanced physics in advanced physics Form 5, advanced physics Form 5, the first main topic, we call it mechanics. Stay with me, mechanics. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all the pre-Form 5 students. Congratulations for passing certificate secondary education examination. Congratulations for opting to study advanced education. Congratulations for deciding to study one of that combination. Congratulations also for you to be admitted in a particular school, or maybe you have a hope that you'll be admitted in a particular school. And congratulations also for taking precautions in advance, means for learning advanced physics in advance before you reported to your school. So you're warmly welcome. Don't worry, I will be with you and you'll be with me. Okay? So the first topic is called mechanics. Say mechanics. This mechanics, this is the main topic. Mechanics itself comprises 11 topics, which we are going to cover them. But mechanics itself also comprises comprises 4 branches, which is called measurements, mechanics, fluid dynamics, and also the other one is called properties of matter. And all of these 4 branches break down into 11 topics, which you have to cover, my dear students. One of the longest topic, one of the challenging topics, not difficult, one of the challenging, depends on how you define it, one of the challenging topic for the entire subject of advanced physics is mechanics. And I want to tell you, if you master mechanics, my dear student, you'll be enjoying the beauty of physics for the rest of your life. Because mechanics you'll find in every concept, in every aspect of life. If you go in industry, you find mechanics. If you travel in the bus, you find mechanics. If you travel by a train, then you find out the mechanics. So mechanics is over the place. And mechanics is the mother of what? Of engineering. Okay. So I'm not a mechanical engineer, I'm an electronics and telecommunication engineer. Okay. And biomedical engineer. So the second main topic is called the heat. This is the shortest topic in physics, advanced physics Form 5. The third topic is called the waves. Very interesting, waves. I am a student who learns music, so I understand the applications of waves in music. Waves and dotting and vibrations. Very interesting topic. Okay, the first main topic is called, we call it electrostatic. Some of the book they call it what? Static electricity. So in Form 5, for Advanced Physics Form 5, we have just 4 main topics. But each topic breaks down into branches or any topic. For example, heat breaks down into 3 topics. The first one is thermometry and thermometers, and the second one is called the heat transfer, and the last ones we call it thermodynamics. First law of thermodynamics or thermodynamics. Waves and vibrations also breakdowns. We have mechanical waves, will be then about electromagnetic mechanical waves, and we have electromagnetic waves. And mechanical waves also we have some other topic, and also we have the cases of properties of waves, okay, or properties of light, because it's just light wave. Okay, we can call it light wave. Okay, and then we have electrostatic. Electrostatic itself breakdowns into 5 topics. The first one, the general introduction of electrostatic. The second one is electric force. The third one is called electric field. Electric field. Then the third one is called electric potential, and the last one is called the capacitance. Wonderful. Okay. So these are the 5 main topics of Advanced Physics Form 5. B. We have also 5 topics of Advanced Physics Form 1. So we have 5 topics or 40 of Advanced Physics Form 6. Advanced Physics 14 Form 6. Okay? We have 5 topics. The first one, which will be number 5 in this sequence, is called the electromagnetism. One of the interesting topics, electromagnetism. Very important for electrical engineers, very important in real life application. Electromagnetism, say it with me, electromagnetism. Then the 6th topic is called the current electricity. In Form 5 we teach about electrostatic or static electricity. Here we teach about current electricity. Current electricity. Then the 7th topic, after teaching the current electricity, we call it, we have to teach about atomic physics. Let me do it. The next one is it atomic physics. Let me check. Or electronics. Want to check, have a doubt. So I want to clear the doubt. Yes, the third one is electronics. So the third topic is called what, which is the 7th topic in entire Advanced Physics. It's called what? Electronics. Many students used to quit the stage when they are learning electronics. Many students, even myself, when I was in advanced education, I had a plan to quit, but I thank God who have really encouraged me that you can make it. So I learned in hard environment because I had so many questions and I didn't have a good teacher who can answer all or even some of my questions. So I was struggling myself. So it's called electronics. But I want to tell you, because you're a student right now of TANZANIA Online Advanced Secondary School in Square Bracket Olenjolaim, I'm going to teach you in a very different ways and nearly to the practical electronics because I've specialized in this topic. So I don't know how you accept it or you receive this information, but the most difficult topics for other students to you it will be the most favorite subtopic, because I will teach you in a very simplified language and I'll use a real life examples so that you'll enjoy and you'll never forget for the rest of your life. Okay, the next topic, which is number 8 in this listing, will be atomic physics. Previously, during our time, we call this modern physics. But here, the syllabus called the atomic physics, where we have what? 4 topics. Okay, we have 4 topics of atomic physics and the relationship between atomic physics and general chemistry. The last topic in this listing, we call it environmental physics. say environmental physics. So we have environmental physics. So let me check, yes, environmental physics. So the last topic is called environmental physics. Say environmental physics. Environmental physics. My dear student, I would like to advise you in advance. Physics needs serious students, and you have to get prepared to study, to spend much time on learning, and you have to prepare your mind to receive and store so many information more than ever. And you have to tell your mind that this is the next stage or it's another level of learning advanced physics. So how many topics in total? 9. Form 4, how many main topics do you have? 4. Form 5, how many topics? Form 6, how many main topics do you have? 9. And I want to tell you, I'll keep on praying for you and ask you to keep praying for me and keep for this program to prosper or to succeed. I have a vision to teach you all of this topic because God has taught me every topic there, every main topic there. I thank God that He has taught me in a very simplified, and I have taught more than 2,000 students physically for 3 years, right? So it doesn't mean that I'm very experienced on this aspect. But when I went to the advanced to undergraduate education, I've been going through all of this stuff to refresh, means that to clean anything, any poisonous concept that I used to carry along my process or my channel 40, along my channel of learning. Okay. So this is what we have to, or I had to share with you. Another thing that comes in your mind, okay, you agree that this is the journey of physics, and a journey of mile kilometers start with one step. So this is one step today. The third thing, or the third concept that I want to share with you in this session 0 of general introduction, so, excuse me, made a mistake in this way, general introduction. Okay, general introduction. So I would like to present before you, ladies and gentlemen, reference books, notes, and writing, and materials of what? Of learning advanced physics. Advanced physics from 5 and from 6. So what are the reference books that the syllabus recommend for you, and even the educational system recommend for you, and myself as a teacher of advanced physics recommend for you? So you have so many reference books that you have to go through in order for you to master advanced physics, but I'll mention some. Okay? The first reference material that you need is this one. It's the one that I've already showed you or mentioned before, physics syllabus. So this is the name of that book, physics syllabus for advanced physics syllabus for advanced secondary. The syllabus for advanced secondary education from 5 to 6. This is by what? Tanzania Institute of Education. Physics syllabus for advanced secondary education from 5 through from 6. And I recommend this to every student who study advanced physics. I recommend please have this book if you're studying PCM or PCB or PGM or PMC in Tanzania. Have this book, please. You can order through our Tanzania Online Advanced Library, or you can just find it in the local shop. Very important book I'm going to use in every session. And I ask you to use this book even if that you are learning somebody's contents or notes prepared by Ngote, maybe by any other teacher. Right? I think that you've understood. You can order this. Remember that you can order online. No need to meet physically. That is the first reference material or reference book that you need. It will help you to know the boundaries, to know what should you learn, what should you cover. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me share with you principles. It means the book, the one that I've showed you, it's called the Principles. Principles of what? Principles of Physics. Principles of Physics, and this is by S. Chand. Principles of Physics by S. Chand, and this is, we have class 11, and the authors are V.K. Mehta, and the other one is called and Reut. So these are the physicists, Reut Mehta, who have been teaching physics in India for a long time, and then they have decided to put what they know in the book. Principle of Physics, S. Chand, class 30, class 11, and these are the authors. In Tanzania, this book is famous with the name Chandi 1. This is called we call just a brand name. Okay? It's a book that I showed you. I came with its sample that you can access or you can order in our Tanzania Online Secondary Library, Advanced Library, Tanzania Online Advanced Library. This is what you call Principles of Physics by S. Chand. And this is class 11. This is Chand 1, right? This is Chand 1. Wonderful. Have a photo of it. So remember it in your mind. So this is the recommended reference book. But that's not enough, because it just contains concepts or topics that you have to learn in Form 5. It contains mechanics, heat, and possibly waves and vibrations, but does not contain electricity. So you need another book. This physicist also wrote another book in order to, so it's called the Principles of what? Principles of Physics. Principles of Physics, and this is by S. Chand. Okay, S. Chand. This is class 12 now. Class 12, corresponding to what? Topics of the Form 6. Class 11, corresponding to what? Topics of Form 5. So the theme author, V.K. Mehta, and the Reut Mehta. So this also is famous in Tanzania with the name we call Chand 2. Please, my dear students, if you're pre-Form 5, have these books in advance. The first reference book is 4th edition, okay, called Roger Mancaster. So you have the author is Roger Mancaster. And the book is called the A-Level Physics. A-Level Physics. And this A-Level Physics, we call it what? first edition. So it's called, the name of the book is called A Level of Physics. But in Tanzania, this book is famous with the name of the author. It's called we used to call it Roger Mancaster. So it's just called Roger. Right? So if you ask your classmate, please can you help me your book? What book do you want? Okay, I need Roger Mancaster. Aha, okay. How long are you going to use? I just want to use it 2 days and then I will turn back to you. So that's what we call it, Roger. Instead of calling A-level physics, it's just called it from previous generations, Roger Mancaster. The first reference book that he recommended can have either seventh or 8th edition. Edition of what? Principles of Physics. Principles of Physics. 7th, 8th edition. And here you have what? The Principles of what? Principles of Physics. By M. Nalcon. M. Nalcon and Tucker. Nalcon and the Tucker. So 7th edition, 7th and 8th edition, Principles of Physics by M. Nalcon and Tucker. Wonderful. So that's the name of the book. I know this book and I used it and will enjoy it. The 6th reference book is called number 2. This is for the business students. We don't recommend it. It's cheap. It's cheaper than this. We recommend this one. This is original scientific calculator, like mine, like this one. This is my scientific calculator. I've been using it for 3 years, and no any failure that it has experienced. So we are ordering original scientific calculator, and we are distributing in a good affordable price. Go to the descriptions of this video. You will see the price of it. Or later on, I will just mention when I will review our selling list, right? So that's very important. We are going to use the scientific calculator more than you think. If you have one, that is good. Okay, so this is the context of 40 of textbook. Again, you have another context, and this context is question and answer books. Okay, so QN. So this is B. Question and answer books. According to my research, for all the subjects that we used to teach advanced secondary students, physics, advanced physics, it's the longest subject than all artistic subject, all business subject, all economic subjects, all chemistry subject, or chemistry, or all chemistry, it means entire chemistry, entire biology. Physics, advanced physics, it's the longest and very challenging and most challenging than other subjects, right? Okay, so questions and answer books, so QA or question and answer books, question and answer books or materials and what? And notes. And notes. Right? So here we have also a number of the reference material that we recommend. The first one is the book which I say contains Advanced Certificate Secondary Education Examination, Physics Paper 1. So Advanced Physics Secondary Education Examination, Physics Paper 1. So this one, its name has been written Advanced Advanced Physics 1, Advanced Physics 1, Review, Simply we call it, this is Advanced Certificate Secondary Education Examination, paper 1. That's the first reference book, which is question and answer. This does not explain any, or does not teach you about a particular concept. So just if you open the next after table of contents, the next just the preamble, whatever, just the information. Then you find the next page. This is labeled page 1. It's 2003 Physics paper 1. That's what you'll find. Okay. So the second question and answers reference book is the book called the Advanced Physics 2 Review, or this one in other words we call it Advanced Certificate Secondary Education Examination paper 2. So this you call it numbering. It's reference book 14, and this is the reference book 15. So we go for the reference book number 16. Past papers, okay? So you need also past papers, reference Advanced Physics past papers, examination. So you need Advanced Physics, Advanced Physics, Form 5 and Form 6 past papers. And this, it can be mid-term of your school, mid-term past paper, and also you have terminal past paper, and then you have, so that is mid-term past paper, terminal can be annual past paper, it can be joint past paper, it can be pre-mock past paper, then it can be mock past paper. So you should have various of them. Mock past paper can be prenatal past paper, can be neighbor school, can be a HOSA past paper, etc. Simply should have Advanced Physics Form 5 and Advanced Physics Form 6 past papers, right? And again, I have a good news. You have to keep on praying for the vision that you will be given from God. This is a complete school. So a complete school does not have only furniture. It also includes students. And the complete schools does not have students who are just learning and will not be tested their understanding. The good thing also, we are still designing the methodology that we are going to use in order to include testing and exams in our program. So if I could be you, it means that I could declare my hands and lift up my hands and thank you, God, for the good plans for the Tanzanians advanced secondary students. They just will be using the digital technology, but will be conducting the midterm testing, the annual exam, the terminal exam of advanced
physics, advanced chemistry, basic applied mathematics, and advanced mathematics, you see, and even pre-mock exam, mock exams. We'll be just testing you. Whenever we cover something, then we can give you the overview so that you will be well equipped to tackle advanced certificate secondary education examination. That's what I've been reminded, and the Lord has reminded me, because I try to imagine students who are learning these contents possibly in Rokwa, in Sumbawanga, right? So it means that if I teach him or her without giving him and testing his understanding or his or her understanding, then you find that something is missing, because he'll be tested, he or she will be tested by the maybe a national exams, which is, we call it advanced certificate secondary education examination, which is not good to go directly and test yourself in that final exam, while we can test you in advance. That the objective of midterm, annual, whatever, those is just testing your understanding and testing your level of comprehensions before you go for the final exam. So that's the good news. Keep praying for that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say that this is the end of session 00, the general introductions of advanced physics, but it's compulsory in most cases, except in few cases, for me in every session to leave with the homework. So now it's a time for homework. I want to give you just a simple homework, right? Homework. So homework 1, this is homework 0. And the question is, the one that you have learned 4 or 5 years ago. What is physics? What is physics? That's the question that you have to deal with. Only this question. Without questioning the Google search engine. Ask yourself, what is physics? Do you still remember? What is physics? What are we studying? Because you're studying advanced physics. What are we studying? So please answer this question in the comment section. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Holy Spirit is saying, OLENJOLAI is love. If I keep on telling you the truth about advanced physics, I will overdose you. Meditate the information that I've shared to you. Watch this video several times as well as you can, until this mind click or until this concept clicks in your mind. Again, I would like to remind you a few things. Number 1, remember to subscribe for you to be registered permanently in Tanzania online A-level circuit school, in square bracket Olenjolaim. Number 2, remember to like or dislike, and remember to share these contents with other Form 5 and Form 6, other pre-Form 5 students and Form 6, other pre-Form 5 students, other pre-Form 5 students, Form 5 students, Form 6 students, and pre-Form 6 students. Share with them the beauty of these contents, whether they are receivers, whether they are, it means that they are private schools, private students, whether they are QT or the oldest form of QT, but nowadays we categorize them as what? As private students. Send this link of this video in the Facebook number or Facebook page. So send, me distribute. Tell your friends who used to study together in primary education, who used to study together in ordinary secondary education. So share these contents. Again, as I said that in the beginning, that God is the sponsor of this program. So God is the one who is paying the initial cost for this program to begin, and is the one who is paying for the running cost. But God has opened the doors for every student and every parent who is watching this program, or every guardian, or every sponsor, or every teacher, or every volunteer, or every leader of this country, of the country of Tanzania, or even international students, to offer our Father who is in heaven free willing thanksgiving for this program, which worth a lot of money, which you receive it free of charge, but it's going to impact your life radically. So you can offer your free willing thanksgiving through this telephone number 0759745331, and the registered name is Olenjolaim. In case you want to do bank transaction, click the descriptions below. Read the descriptions in this video. You will see the bank name, the bank account, so you may do your bank transaction. I want to tell you in advance, will be receive your free willing thanksgiving with the hands of thanks, and will be praying earnestly to God to bless you abundantly for the portion that you've offered to to him through us. And I want to tell you that it will be used effectively to pay for the running cost so that the promise I gave you for recording more than 500 videos in Tanzania online advanced secondary school in square bracket Olenjolaim will be achieved. Right? So don't ignore that part. It's very important. Of any amount. But don't just offer because we ask you to offer. No. We won't be blessed with such kind of the offering. So until we meet in the next session, I invite you in session 1 when we'll take now advantage of mechanics, and I'll be giving the general introductions of mechanics, and then we'll go into the first topic of the main topic of mechanics. So make sure that you don't miss. Invite your friends, invite your classmates to be together when we'll be enjoying these contents as long as we keep on. So watch this video several times as you can until these concepts build up in your mind. Review those reference books, find those reference books. In case you miss, in our library, we have almost 80% of the reference books that you've mentioned there. So you can order all of them as a package. The only thing that you have to do, read the descriptions, you'll see the link of how you can order our books online. Okay? So may God bless you until we meet in the next session. I love you so much. This is Sir Olenjolaim Mokotayai Losingo. Simply, this is Sir Olenjolaim, who is a national teacher in the nation or in the country called the Tanzania, eastern of the African continent. It's a time now to change the mindset of our students. May God bless you abundantly and keep you until we meet in the next session. Keep enjoying the beauty of advanced physics.